Do you want to learn how to improve your website conversion rates by using customer feedback? Hey, I'm Sam Dunning, co-owner over at webchoiceuk.com and host of the Top 100 Marketing Podcast, Business Growth Show. If you haven't yet, check out my weekly email where I'm sharing actionable website and marketing tips, useful podcasts, bonus resources, goodies, and much, much more every week so you can kick off your Monday with a bang. Why not give it a try over at businessgrowth.email. So today, I'm going to share how you can leverage customer feedback and it might just improve the conversion rates, the inbound sales, inbound clients that you attract and generate through your website. So let's jump straight in. All right. So first of all, you're going to want to dive into analytics software. So in our case, we use Google Analytics, but if you've got a similar analytics tool, that's absolutely fine. If you haven't yet installed any, setting up Google Analytics is free. It's simple to create an account and then just get your web developer to install the piece of code on your site. And you're going to want at least a month, 30 days or so worth of data. Once you're in Google Analytics, go to the left menu, click on behavior, click on site content, and then go down to all pages. And once that fires up and loads up, we're going to switch it to a month so you can get a month's worth of data and then look at your top performing pages. So in our case, we probably want to look at the top 5 pages. We've got homepage, contact, about, portfolio, and website pricing for our top 5. However, if you're perhaps a larger scale, maybe even an enterprise company, you might have tons of traffic going to a bunch of pages. So in our case, the homepage takes 6.3K visits each month, and then the rest of the pages are just a few hundred. Whereas if you've got several thousand or more going to more than 5 pages, you might want to do 10 pages plus if you've got the resources and bandwidth to do so. And perhaps you've got a lot of organic traffic from blog articles and such that are sending or maybe paid. So assess what are the top 5 pages. If you are a larger org with a lot more traffic to a lot more pages, then look to research a lot more of these pages if you've got the bandwidth. Now, with that said, what we want to do, so we want to essentially, now we've looked at our top performing pages, in our case 5, we want to line up 5 to 10 of our best customers to now interview. So if you've not got 5 to 10 great customers, and by great customers, I mean ones that you enjoy working with, ones that they enjoy working with you, ones that fit your ideal client profile, so the right type of business sector to be working with, they're profitable to your business, and they actually help your business scale and grow because you enjoy working with them, they enjoy working with you, and they're driving profitable revenue. 5 to 10 is ideal. If you haven't got these, then you want to find ideal clients that fit this profile, ideal prospects, and not everyone's going to agree to do it with you, right? So you might have to offer them incentive, and that might be a free assessment, a free audit or review, or maybe you offer them some kind of incentive or voucher or promotion. So once you've got these prospects or existing customers lined up, ideally you want to run this on a Zoom call or a video call like Skype that you can actually record the session and analyze the data. And you want to go through your top 5 performing pages. So if I give you an example, perhaps we go on to, perhaps we get our ideal clients to go through our homepage. And this is something I've done on key pages that we roll out for our site. So usually if we design a new page, we want to get our ideal clients to review it and get some live feedback. And the reason we're doing this is because we want to design our website to attract more of the same target customers that we actually enjoy working with and that drive profitable revenue to scale and grow our business. So what you want to do is you want to ask them things like, please assess the copy, the design, the layout, the format. Does the page clearly show what we do, how we help? What do you like about the page? What could be improved? And what do you feel is missing? And does it actually help you understand? And is it driving you? Is it encouraging you? Do you feel compelled to take the next step of that page, whether that is learning more or whether that is taking the next step and booking a consult call or booking an assessment or whatever that action is you want them to take? So those main things. What do you like about the page? What do you feel is needing improvement? What do you feel is missing? And do you feel the page does a good job at actually making you take that desired action that we want you to take, i.e. booking a call, learning more, heading to another section of the site? So this is going to give you juicy golden nuggets in a range of different ways. They might say, well, your website headline, for example, if they're looking at the homepage, they might say, well, the headline doesn't clearly actually show tell me exactly what you do and how you help. And ultimately, I want to land on your site straight away. I want to know what you do, how you help. Or maybe one of your top performing pages is a pricing page. So maybe they jump onto your pricing page and they say, that's okay, but you've not actually shown me kind of the benefits of each feature. Or maybe they say your pricing is not detailed enough, or perhaps it doesn't answer common questions. So perhaps it's not actually giving you an idea of kind of common questions they've got, objections that they might have, and answering those things. So the great thing is you're recording these sessions, you're getting useful data from customers, and then what you want to do is once you've ran your 5 to 10 calls with your best current customers or ideal fit clients, hopefully you've recorded them on Zoom, or worst case, you've used a notepad and pen and you've drilled down the common answers, or you put them into a Google Doc so you can assess all the common responses. So let's say, for example, your homepage was your top performing page in terms of traffic. It was number one. And a lot of people have said the headline isn't clear. It doesn't clearly summarize what we do. And then you want to take their feedback and say, well, what would you advise? What have you got any ideas on how we can improve it, and so on? So take the common feedback and work on those points. And perhaps they've also said the homepage actually lacks a bit of testimonials. It lacks some social proof. It's not giving us trust in your business. So maybe you think about implementing a testimonial slider or a review slider or some customer review videos. Likewise, perhaps they said your pricing page is too brief. It gives you an idea of kind of starting rates, but doesn't answer questions, doesn't fill them with trust. It doesn't handle their anxieties. So the whole point of this exercise is that you look at your top performing pages, you ask your literal customers or your target customers for their real feedback on what works well, what needs improving, what's missing, and then you actually analyze all these points. You analyze the common feedback, you detail it in a document like a Google Doc, and then you put it into action to actually make those tweaks on your website, whether that is to do with your copy, the design, the content itself. You leverage the common feedback, put it into play, all with the focus that you're crafting, you're designing, you're learning from the clients you actually want to attract, on the basis that it's going to do a good job and overall improve your conversion rates because you're designing it for the people you want to be working with. And there we have it. Why not give this a try for your website and see how it affects your conversion rate? So if you enjoyed the episode, a rating or review on your audio podcast channel is always appreciated. Or if you are on YouTube, a quick subscribe, I'd be very, very thankful for. And with that, I shall catch you on the next episode. Cheers.